Good afternoon to all. First of all, welcome to Punalur. Punalur was nowhere in the academic map until today. But we are so delighted to see all the legends in the academic sector here. And our chairman also here. We studied together. So that is our another classmate also there. So it's all actually it's a happiness for we all ex-students of Punalur. But our vision is not this one. Our vision is we are going to make Punalur as the hub of education the next 5 years. And the revolution starts from this point. Today you are sitting in the most effective multipurpose classroom in the world actually. I have traveled across the world, gone to many academies. This is the only classroom where 300 industrialists every year coming and interacting with the students just like they are in front. This camera is audio focused. Anyone talks, immediately focus to that person. So the same person is coming on their screen. In any country, that person is talking. So they never feel the distance. Our vision is to have this kind of classrooms in every school, every college, and this will be working as the center hub to club academy with the industry. That's why we call it as iVarsity. This is the world's first industrial varsity. It took 14 years for us to develop this concept. So far, industry was blindly depending on the academics. We had no other choice. See the degrees, call them for the interviews. The degree certificates, everything is only valid until the HR department call for the interview. Even if the person is a first rank holder, if he or she doesn't perform in the interview, no entry card. But that is just a beginning. To climb the ladders in the industry, for the growth of their career, there is no shortcut. They need to perform. Industry is like that. Perform or perish. Otherwise, you may search for a job in the government sector that is less than 5%. There, okay, you can get a slot, but you will become the most inefficient because you won't have freedoms. You cannot decide your career growth as you wish. There are so many protocols, but industry is not that one. Industry is different. There is no limit. Sky is the limit there. Only in the industry you can draw 10 times or 100 times more than the salary of the president. Wherever you want to go, you design your career. That means your destiny can be designed or you can decide your destiny. That is industry actually. But unfortunately, none of the students are taught that the final destination is an industry. It is to be designed from the very beginning. That's why we started this concept. Here, from the age of 3 to 23, students are coming. We just started, trial run is going on. May 1st, the concept started. June 1st onwards, formal education is going to be started. But the trial run was run 2 years back. We did the trial run in the sidelined area of Kerala. People always say Attapadi is a sidelined area. But we decided to test this concept. That is the best place. We tested it in a secondary school there. Now 3 tribal schools there. These are all part of this test run. It took us only 1 month to transform a group of 2,400 students there in a school where half the students never saw a movie in a theater. But within a month, they made 12 short films. It took us only 2 days to train them. It took us only 2 weeks to make a theater like this there. We were having only one teacher to guide. That teacher is here today actually. Children completely changed. That was our actually, the confidence we got. We know how the children going to behave. Because I am coming from the industry. My parents were teachers, my sister, my brother, all teachers. I am from my teacher's family. But I don't know how the children of this age, because 3 generations got over after I passed out from the academics. How they are going to behave, no idea. But believe me, if this revolution can happen in a school like Attapadi with a remote control, we did not have any of our representative in the school, only one teacher is there. Until the teacher left the school, everything was perfect. They became the only school with a rugby baseball clubs recognized by the National Association. They did not learn rugby and baseball by going to the grounds actually. They know how to learn the rules of the games through the screen. They know about the industry. They are educated community how to watch a movie. Those students never ever watch a movie using a pirated content. They know that they are doing a crime. They are working and they are killing the industry. They understood the meaning of industry. They know that their final destination is industry. Today, what is the importance of this purpose is, until last year, everything was okay. The revolution already started. Even we are skeptic in the industry. AI revolution already started. It's like a tsunami. Just a matter of time for the wave to reach here. The Western world already started. On top of that one, the war crisis also started. The biggest recession we can expect any time. Our head office is in Dubai. I can proudly say that we are the only survivor in the entire Middle East these days, because everyone else got affected like anything, because they started reducing the salaries, cut down manpower, everything. But since we started this corrective action 14 years back, by creating our own university, starting a parallel training system, whoever passing out from the academies, we started training them in a different way. We developed FSM, efficiency management system. We survived it. Now for the further survival, we need to have the survival of our clients also. Because we will be vanished from the industry if our clients are vanished. We have now more than 12,000 clients worldwide. Even if we are working only in 30 countries, offices in 30 countries, we have clients in 120 countries. We take it as our responsibility to make sure that our clients are also transformed the way we have transformed ourselves. Because they were also struggling without having a proper in-house training system. Today in our company, for the selection we have a process, for the training we have a process. After joining the company, every employee got mandatory training 50 hours every year. Especially this year, it's mandatory the 25 years exclusively for the AI, from the office boy to the CEO. So 50 hours of training every year makes him a diploma holder in 2 years. 100 credits, it becomes a diploma holder. 4 years, it became a degree. 5 years, it became a master's, industrial master's. That means their career growth never ends. And after 5 years, they need to change the track actually. That is the way industry, no industry will allow you to work more than 5 years in the same post. Because your salary will be double, market rates will go down, and if you continue, you are a burden for the organization. So you need to take up more responsibility. You need to learn more skills. So for that, we started the certification program for our clients also now. We introduced the industrial doctorate scheme. That means once you complete the 20 years, you need to write your professional biography. That becomes the guideline for the downline. They become the mentors for the downline. So this parallel university system we started. Now our job is to transform, to have many universities in every organization for a continuous training program. We call it as continuous professional education, CPE program. So naturally, as part of this one, we need to, at the entry point, now all our clients are depending on the academic degrees only. But that is not sufficient. We transform thousands of people. Before coming to the industry, we give a bridging course, but that is not sufficient. The biggest problem these days, what we are facing, even after the training, the character correction got limitations. In the academics, you can cover only the syllabus, which is made for the entire students in a batch. But unfortunately, at the end of the journey, these 50 students going to 50 different industries. The requirement of each industry is different. There itself, there is a big gap happens. Then comes the character deficiency. That is the most difficult part of the game actually. Because your character deficiency cannot be corrected once you are grown. When you are a kid, it is very easy. You are like a clay. It can be easily molded. But once you become solidified, everything, then it's not easy. But we try our level best. FSM is meant for that one. When you practice something continuously for 21 days, it became a habit. So like that, almost all the 100 deficiencies, we slowly try to cover. But it is not a permanent correction. But it is absolutely possible. This correction part is done in the academic level. So that is what the role of this university and this institute here. What we ask from the children is only 10 hours. It is not our job to teach the academic things. It is the soft skills and the life skills, and we need to identify the talent and passion, and we need to identify the right industry. We are exposing different industry in front of them through movies. I am a filmmaker, that's why I know the potential of the movies. In the movies, what we do is we convey 120 pages of information, that is the script, into your brain without any strain to make you understand, enjoy it, without any notes. You can recollect, you can tell the story to someone else. You can feel the emotions. That's why you remember the story of Titanic. If someone asks you the story, you will tell it. Just imagine the entire education system is supported by a supplement like this, how the children will enjoy it. They will not go to the tuition after the school hours. They will understand time is money. They will start investing the time. Because you have two options. Either you spend the time or you invest the time. Spending the time means you will never get it back. If you learn a plus b the whole square or sin theta cos theta, if there is no application, you just spend it. Where is the return? Nothing. If there is an application in the life, in the industry, there is a purpose. Unfortunately, with the memory test, we mold the children. I am also a victim of wrong career design. Most of the people sitting here, they are all victims. You may be a part of education industry. It doesn't mean that you have the talent and passion for that one. Statistics says that only 2% get into a slot with the talent and passion. Otherwise, rest everything, destiny decides. You look into the doctors. Every child's dream is to become a doctor first or an engineer. Engineers are plenty now. They are all wandering around for a job. Doctors look into them. How many got real talent? A person who doesn't even give a tablet to the parents when they are sick, they become the doctors and nurses. What is the use? This is the system we need to change. The moment you identify the real talent, they will not become the doctors, they will become something else where they will have job satisfaction. They will perform in a better way. They will be the asset for the society. This is what we are doing it. I am not saying any utopian ideas. Last 2 years, we tested it in our own children. That means all the staff children, the career design program, that also remotely done without a campus. Every month, I used to take a class, give them 20 hours of assignment. Here, we are giving 10 hours of class at the right place with all the supporting elements. What we did was only 10% of that one. The way each child got transformed, you should go and check with our attendees. Today, every student knows how to cook 25 dishes the way their mother is cooking. This is only one of the assignments. We developed the reading habit. See, this is the first thing we should learn to the children. If you have the reading habit, instead of doing spoon feeding for the children, the 10 subjects, maximum they can learn is 10 books in a year. But if they have the reading habit, they will read 100 books. They will understand in a better way. They will take something out of it and apply. I used to do that. That's why I'm telling you. This was the first thing we started teaching them. They had to choose books. They need to use AI to identify the books. We taught them AI, everything, the life skills and other things, how to effectively use AI. People look at AI in a skeptical way. No, AI is going to be the best friend in future. Always school says that, okay, don't use mobile and other stuff. But we say that our students should use the mobile and AI. This is what we are telling the parents also. If you need an admission here, you should provide them computer support and mobile support. But we have the system to verify whether they are misusing or not. That is what the support of AI. None of our students will become a drug addict. We have the training for that one. We have the test programs for that one. Every student become a brand ambassador for the anti-drug campaign. No student is afraid of the ragging. We build the confidence, especially the females. They are all getting trained into karate. They are karate black belt holders in 5 years. The self-confidence level what we build is different. Their fitness levels are different. They know how to invest it. This 10,000 hours what we are asking from them, when they spend 50,000 in the academics, they know how to divide the 10,000 into 500 slabs, 100 slabs, 25, 10, what all hundreds of items they are learning, which is useful in their industry. We are getting connected with the industry. We make sure that every child is having a mentor. So this system we are applying here. Today, once you receive this award, you are supposed to be a brand ambassador for this revolution actually. Because in future you have no other option. Either you travel with the future education system or vanish from the scene. Industry will not take anyone who is not following the industrial requirement. Until they were blindly following an academic system, they had no other option. When these 300 industrialists addressing the students here, we make sure that each industrialist, because our client itself require, we have 12,000 clients, that means if 10 students is taken by each client, it is how many? Just imagine. My responsibility is to transform this area, but you are all from different centers. You need to go back. You have thousands of students under you. First request to the management is to have a classroom like this. Once you have a classroom, we link your classroom with the diversity. Here the system is, we are not running this for money. There is no fees for the students. Try to understand. Any student coming to this institute promptly, without any fail, on time, there is no fees. Until they violate it, we have 2 sessions, one with fee, one without fee. They need to move to the other class. That fee also just sufficient to run this air condition of this institute actually. So this is the way we are running. But when you have a system like this, it is your option to take money or not. But one thing, we need to get the right candidates for the industry. Because we need to make sure that our clients are also surviving in future. It is our responsibility to take them up. We need to see how effectively AI is being utilized. Because this is an AI revolution. Every teacher nowadays working in the industry has no other option. You need to upgrade yourself. If you are not upgrading, maximum 5 years is the existence of current education system. We always travel minimum 10 years ahead of others actually. That's why we are safe even in the crisis. COVID, we were survivors. This war, we are survivors because we have this AI-based efficiency system. The same system we are giving the training for the children. We have connected all the schools around here with an interactive panel so that through the interactive panel, what is happening here can be conveyed to the school. At least the basics, they will get it. My humble request is go back. Now you got an understanding about the potential of this classroom. The beauty of this classroom is here you are listening only thing what I am telling you. No other frequency will reach you. But in your conventional classroom, hundreds of frequencies. I don't need to teach you the biology. 2 hertz or physics. 2 hertz to 20,000 hertz your brain can absorb. To arrest it, you have no other option. You need to have an acoustic chamber. This is an acoustic chamber. That's why the movies you watch in a theater, you never forget. So our classrooms are acoustic chambers. Our vision is to see that every school need to have one acoustic chamber like this. What is shown in the screen only will come to your brain. Rest everything is dark. What we talk, only that sound will come to you. Without this system, we cannot transform you. Because once you have a system, we have content, we have guideline, everything, we will get you connected with that one. Your student will be now, because I have never ever seen the A plus score of the students. I don't know. We have thousands of staff. I have never ever seen anyone's, I never asked how many A plus you got. But we always ask how many additional certificates you have taken. Industrial certificates. That's why we make sure that every student passing out from our academy through this supplementary system will have at least 10 certificates. They will not send a resume to the industry. They will send their project report approved by the university because we review the project report. They invest minimum 50 hours to study about a company or an industry. They make the project report and we review it and we make sure that it is done by the student. We will do our interview and we approve it and it is going to all these clients and other things. Maybe after a couple of years itself, you will get a sponsor from the industry. You can do the internship there. All our students, the moment the school gets closed, they are going to our one of the office for the internship. Someone is here, I think one of the students came here, right? Yeah, her daughter is student, she is here actually. So this is what is happening. Forget about what you were following it. We don't, industry doesn't require that one. A new industry is coming, AI-based industry is coming. Because we have almost 90 companies today across the world in different aspects. We cover space, sea, water, sea, land, everything we cover. Our inspection division got 200 different types of inspection. That's why we need to go to all these places. Today industry is running on ISO system, but what the system we have developed is 100 times more than ISO system. That is FISM. This FISM is the future. It's an AI-based system. ISO is only one part. That's why the way AI is transforming is not by 100% or 200%. It is into 100, into 1000, like that. There, if you are not transforming, you are burdened for the system actually. See, within 5 years, your school's grade, you will not be fixing, no auditor will be coming. AI will immediately in a single click will let us know what is your quality of your education there, how you are transforming the children there. Because your mobile is watched by AI. Try to understand. It is listening. Every student is listened. Every teacher is listened. What is going on, the thing is listened. It is getting processed and we are the AI will be transforming. Because of certain security system, things are not getting revealed these days. But already it is developed. Because from the AI, we are getting into the AGI level. Before getting into the AGI level itself, things will be drastically evolved. So we have so many latest training systems. We are more than happy to associate with you. That's why we decided not to conduct this event in Cochin or Trivandrum. Normally we conduct these things at major hubs. 10 years back, the first National Education Award we conducted at Hyderabad. This is a state level award. National award, when we conducted, it was a part of Indywood Film Carnival, which is supposed to be the world's largest. 42 venues, 20 events happening in 3 days at Ramoji Film City. The celebrities from 110 countries coming. So this education award system was started from there. That time itself, we started giving them warning. Slowly change. No one listened, but now critical. But we did not stop. We continuously, transform ourselves. We are safe. Because of the war crisis and the AI revolution, you have no other choice. Believe me, if you are not doing something today, because students will say, because next year onwards, every student in your school will have a meta class. Once they have a meta class, why they need you? They can attend the best education in the world. China is producing digital contents with robo teachers. In whichever language they need, they get the content. Right in front of their meta class, it is an immersed world. They don't need a classroom also actually. That's why if you don't upgrade, children will move to this system. They will be 10 times better than you. Your knowledge will be here and students' level will be here. That's the way AI transforming them. Believe me, understand your purpose. Your purpose is not to give the certificates for the students. Your purpose is to mold children for the industry. And I am from the industry. We cannot wait. So this is a message I want to convey. Thank you very much for coming and listening to me. And congratulations to all the award winners. This award is absolutely based on merit. Indywood is the only brand in, I should say, in the world, because nowadays award you can buy. Indywood awards are not for sale. Here it is on merit. You need to be nominated by someone. You cannot come and push and get an award. Otherwise, we should personally know, because especially the teacher from the Attapadi, we know that that person require an award. That much changes they made. This year's International Short Film Festival, second prize goes to a tribal school. Can you imagine? This is the transformation. International Short Film Competition. Yesterday I saw her receiving an award from the Chief Minister. Malayalam Manorama's award. Chief Minister is giving. A tribal school is getting changed like this. If a tribal school can be changed like this, why can't the schools drawing 100,000, 200,000 as fees? Maybe the children are rich enough to pay these things. But what about the time? 20 years, what they are spending in your school. At the end of the 20 years, if they are found useless, I am a victim, I am telling you, because I am so frustrated, because I have twin daughters. I sent them to the best school in Middle East. I sent them to the best university in Europe. I am a naval architect. They both went to naval architecture. They did masters. After spending so many years, spending so much money, they came back and one of the daughters said, this is not my field. I sent them to 25 departments in our company. After spending 6 months in different divisions, she said, this is not my division. I am not getting happiness. I sent her for a break, 6 months. Change the field completely, identify the field. Today she is one of the famous hypnotherapists in Dubai, our happiness department head. She was lucky to have a father like me to support. But what about the others? No school called me, no university called me, no teacher called me and checked whether she is happy or not in the industry. Whether she is existing or not. No. This is not the responsibility you should do. I am a mentor for my staff children. I am a mentor for so many schools. I never ever take a single penny for this one. I spend money from my pocket. But you are all from a part of industry. Your bread and butter is coming from these parents' pocket. You have more responsibility than me. So listen to me. Once you receive, change your mindset a little bit. Be the brand ambassador. Spread the message. Let us change the world. Let us dream for a better future. Thank you.